Eclipse Magic is active now. In our magical playground, the universe is at play and dealing out all of the magic moves available to us all in an eclipse season. So how do you play? What are your moves in an eclipse season? And how can you get the most out of this amazing alignment? All of that plus more is going to be shared in this magic circle. So today I'm going to be sharing with you around what is eclipse magic, like what's an eclipse all about? Then what is special about this eclipse season? For our 2023 April-May eclipse season has some particular special magic for you. And then we're going to dive into what would your magic move be if you choose to play along with the universe in the magical playground this eclipse season. So welcome back, Magic Makers, if you are joining me again in the Magic Circle. If this is your first time here with me, what a delight to connect with you. My name is Deb D, and I'm an author, spiritual teacher and grief guide, supporting people in the transformation of big life loss to big life magic and all the magic in between. And eclipse magic is some potent, are you ready for some change and transformation kind of magic? So for whatever transformation you're at, it may not be from a loss to magic. It may be from a big shift in your life to activating more magic. It may be whatever transformation you're about, but I believe that you're probably transforming something. For that's what we do here in our beautiful, exquisite human experience. We are spiritual beings having this earthbound experience, and we're here to live out some soul contracts and learn a whole heap about love. I mean, that's what I believe anyway. So how does eclipse magic play in with our experience of understanding love and playing out and working through our soul contracts? Let's begin there. So every year, twice a year, we get these eclipse seasons. An eclipse is when literally the sun and the moon eclipse each other. They always begin with a new moon, which eclipses, and then it opens up the eclipse season, sometimes called the eclipse corridor, which is open and active until we hit our full moon. So you see we have this period of time between these two lunations where eclipse magic is active. So when eclipse magic is active, what it actually means for you in the magical playground is the veil between worlds is thin, like thinner than it normally is. Meaning your earthbound experience has a thinner veil between earthbound and soul self, between earthbound and what's the universe got to say about that. So it's this period of like intense sensitivity and insight and possibility, for the universe has a much bigger play in our earthbound magical playground. That veil is thin, meaning information can get down through in an easier way, plus also you can be reaching up for some magical insight. So there's more kind of play here. So see that kind of like sun and moon lining up, you and the universe lining up, your earthbound you and your soul self you lining up. All of that is active in an eclipse season. And why? Why does the universe arrange this twice a year magic move to give us this eclipse magic with that thinner veil? Here's why. And it's got everything to do with your heart and your soul contract. The universe is kind of like, okay, well, if you want to know what eclipse magic is about, it's actually about me stepping in and helping you out here. For we all have these bigger contracts or soul journeys that we're on. And some of them are conscious and we've, started to figure it out in this life. And some of them are really unconscious or not yet revealed to us. But we all have that sense of like, what am I here to learn? What's all this about for me in this incarnation? And what eclipse magic does is it helps to align or realign you with those bigger soul contracts, with those bigger lessons that you're all about. We all have them, and we have more than one. And so the universe says, okay, twice a year, I'm just going to step in and do a little bit of lining up here for everybody. And that lining up is all about, what do you need at this point in your journey? What can you not see that may be revealed now? What's in your way? How can I help you get that out of the way? Eclipses are going to bring like sudden change or unexpected connections, an ending or a beginning. And it is the universe actually saying, okay, let me help you out here. Let's do some realigning. So that's eclipse magic, and that's going to happen twice a year, every year. We're always getting it because the universe, that whole universe has your back thing. This is how the universe has your back, turning up with this eclipse magic. But let's now ground it into, we are these exquisite, beautiful humans just trying to figure it out here in the magical playground on Earth. So what does all of this mean? How can we actually activate and play with the universe in an eclipse season? So let's look at the magical alignment of this particular eclipse. So this eclipse is actually a gateway eclipse. So all eclipses are big deals. I mean, they're my favorite time of the astro year. They're all a big deal. They're all going to have change and redirection. But this one in particular is actually beginning a new series of eclipses. Our last series of eclipses were aligning Taurus and Scorpio. So we were learning what are these balance points between Taurus energy and Scorpio energy. And that now has come to its completion, for eclipse magic is on the move in the magical playground, and we are beginning to align with the energy of Aries and Libra. So we're moving from earth and water into fire and air. So let's look at that dynamic for a second, magic makers, because it's not only just going to be active for this eclipse season, but for the next few coming up. Because the universe also gets this. Change and transformation isn't necessarily going to happen in one eclipse season or one lunation. It actually can take some time because it comes in layers, it comes in different chapters of our transformations. And so the universe again has our back with helping us out with repeating an alignment for us. So looking at that alignment, Aries. Aries is fire, the warrior within. Aries asks, what am I up to in this life? What's my fire directed towards? What's my purpose? What do I want to activate and create? That's Aries energy. And then look at this balance point, magic makers. Libra is all about balancing, and what about us? All about relationships. So there's a little bit of me, and then there's a little bit of us playing out in this eclipse magic. So bigger picture, magic makers, over the next few eclipses, we're going to be given this opportunity to be looking at our alignment and our play, our magical play with, well, what about me and what about us? So just breathe into your own magic now, and what does that mean for you? Are you figuring out and healing a bigger relationship in your life? It might be around your connection to your family of origin. It might be connection to a significant other, your children, or it may be about your connection to self and a community that is a big part of your life. But where is this dynamic between what about me and what about us playing out in your world? Because the universe is saying, come and play with me, because I'm going to give you a whole heap of opportunities to learn and align around this dynamic. Why? So that you can learn some more stuff about love and expand your heart. We're here to do that. And also align you with this soul path. So now also looking at what is that for you in terms of that soul path. This is very much this Aries energy of, what am I here to create? This is a gateway eclipse, this particular one we have coming up. So this gateway eclipse is saying we are actually now moving from one phase to the next. So that's also that Taurus Scorpio complete moving. What chapter or phase of your life are you ready to activate? Because now it's time. Doors are going to be opening, opportunities are going to be arriving if you turn up to the magical playground and say yes to the universe. So your first magic move in an eclipse season is saying yes to the universe, saying, okay, let's play. And when we're playing with the universe, it is literally throwing the ball back and forward in the magical playground. It doesn't mean you just surrender and say, okay, it's eclipse season, I'm just going to let go and let the universe guide me. You actually want to turn up for it. And you might step into the magical playground and say, okay, universe, I'm here to play. And today I'm going to give you the ball. You show me, what would you like me to do? And then there's other days you turn up to the magical playground and the universe is giving you a nudge saying, connect with that person, reach out and activate that in your life now. Wherever those nudges are, whatever those intuitive hits, because remember the veil is thin, you're going to be getting more of them. If you're open, aware, listening, please do that in the magical playground in an eclipse season. So that balance also of when's it my move and when do I make space for the universe? And you don't want to be in any kind of resistance or control around an eclipse season because things are going to change. And they are changing in your higher good, even if you can't understand it yet. And remembering that maybe a change or something that's activated in this eclipse season, maybe it's not going to make a lot of sense, or it's going to be just a little seed in your life. But we've got a handful of eclipses in this energy where it's all going to be playing out. So magic makers, breathe in the magic. Eclipse season is active. The magic is aligning for you, for your heart and your soul path and what you're up to now in this chapter. And the invitation is, say yes to this gateway eclipse. Say yes to this new phase and step into what is your next magical move. Meet the universe there. And then, during this eclipse season, play. Be flexible. Be spontaneous. Follow the intuitive hits that maybe don't make a lot of sense. Find the moment of release for whatever does need to end. For some people, this eclipse is actually going to be about some endings to make space for this new alignment that's coming up in these series of eclipses. So my magic moves would be, have a reflection for self. What is Aries energy around this fire warrior? What about me? What does that mean for you in your life now? Libra energy, which is around balance and relationship and also a little bit of justice too. What does that mean for me now? How are they playing out? Am I playing the game I want to win? Am I actually meeting the universe there? Do I feel heart and soul aligned with what I'm up to in this earthbound chapter of my beautiful soul journey? These are great questions to ask. And in an eclipse season, this is the magic move to make to get the most out of this amazing magic. Turn up and play. Be with the universe. Literally have a conversation with the universe each day. Or play, dance, draw. Turn up, make space, and play with the universe, because eclipse magic is going to line you up with not only your next magical move, but your next magical alignment for you in this bigger chapter of your soul life. Say a yes to the magic, and remember, the whole time you're saying yes to that magic, you are the magic. You are the magic that turns up to meet the universe there. So breathe it in, my magic maker friends. It's eclipse magic time, and you are the magic. Big love, have fun, let's play.